In Part 1, a radical conclusion was established, and the idea of a motion referred to as the Copernicus integral was born. We continue the argument now by trying to address questions this creates, such as, is it possible that the sun's energy is changing life on Earth? And if so, how? To find a way how the sun's energy is being changed, it was assumed that the gravity exists by being emitted from its source like ripples in water. From Schwarzschild's theory of gravity involving black holes, conclusions were made that 1. Gravity must do work on electromagnetic waves, and 2. Emitted gravity must travel at the speed of light. So if the sun is not a perfect sphere, its gravity is doing different work on the light it emits. Is this what's causing the energy to vary, giving a pattern to the extinctions? Combining Newton's laws with Schwarzschild's gives the relationship between gravity and light. And after a few calculations, we see that the relationship will give you the number 1. But what is 1? To find 1's possibilities, Earth's values were placed into the equation. This resulted in a number similar to the wavelengths in an electromagnetic spectrum. The same was done for the Moon, which gave a shorter wavelength. Placing these relationships between the masses and their respective wavelengths in a search engine resulted in documented observations showing that these masses were actually repelling the wavelength that was being calculated. When it was published that the Pluto was observed emitting X-rays, Pluto's values were placed into the equation, which also correctly predicted an X-ray wavelength. So, the previous assumption was wrong in proposing that gravity is affecting the sun's light energy. But, has it led to something new? Is there an inverse relationship between electromagnetic waves and gravity? We get deeper into this in future videos, along with a test that would falsify this claim.